Two things I think are serious about the talking about festivals and the governance. The question of festivals and governance, when they come together, we may think of something that is of security and the population management and the crowd management and policing thing kind of things. But I am coming from a different angle. It's about the how to deal with the poor people, the working class people. So the two concerns should be, one is public transport and is the payment, mostly because of the fact that during festivals they are supposed to have a bonus adding to their regular salary, and in most cases this particular package that is called bonus, in Bangladeshi context, they are divided into two installments. One is due to the Eid ul-Fitr, the common Eid that is coming within days, and the next installment is for Eid al-Adha, the Qurbani is in popular term. So the working class population are supposed to have their regular salary a few days earlier, and having a bonus adding to their regular salary. And what happened in most of the cases, they are denied their salary at least up to the level that they have to wait till the very last evening, especially in the industrial sectors, the very last evening of the Ramadan, or the previous night of Eid. And in some cases, in some extreme cases, even the morning of the Eid day. So that is so common. Not having the salary in due time, that is a common phenomena in Bangladesh industrial labor scenario, and that is acute during the festivals, because during the festivals these people want to go to their beloved ones, or the home, country home. Wherever they want to go, it's not the concern, but the concern is that having the salary late in every month is different to having the salary late in the festival month. And especially during the festival, they expect a little more adding to their salary as well. So these two concerns, having opportunity, or rather having the options left for their public transport to the places they want to go, and having the salary on time, and these two aspects are actually interrelated, because they wait till the very last moment to have their salary and the bonus, and they are, in this process, they are not in a position to bargain over the ever difficult public transport tickets for the festival time. So, and this is something the state authority is well aware. They are well aware of this situation long before the festivals come, because it's a festival that comes every year, and this is the situation that comes every year too. But in most of the cases, these people are not having their salary on time, and they are denied to have a secured and safe transport system for their desired destinations. And that has to do with the kind of governance we are talking about, mostly known as the industrialist friendly governance, and that is so commonsensical to all. We are familiar with the kind of democracy we are talking about, and these democratic structures do work for the industrialists, do work for the middle class population, that we came, the background you came from. But this is not working for the working class, and that's so commonsensical that it's even it's not needed even to utter. But saying so, I mean, the pandemic era is not causing more damage towards the overall scenario, because every year the working class people are facing the problem, not only in Dhaka metropolitan but also in the dockyard, Chittagong, Mongla port. So they are expecting their salary to get done before the festival, and they will be going for their home country, homeland. And this is not what is happening. Previously, when the popularly known as trade union movement, the working class movement, or rather their organizations were much more stronger than the current situation in the new liberal era. So during 80s, there are a lot of stories that these organizations could have their own bargains with the with the manufacturers or the authorities, and people did have comparatively a larger negotiation skill in favor of the working class population. But coming to the situation that we are facing during last 2 decades, specifically after the civil government took over the military government in Bangladesh scenario, the overall working class negotiation capacity about their salary, about their bonus, about the living, I mean the leaves and benefits, the medical expenses and all these things are diminishing. That's something very disturbing to know, that the democratic era, as it is being defined in Bangladesh, the democratic era is being difficult for the working class population compared to the previous era that we are talking about, for example, military junta. So those are the ironies that we do have, but perhaps this has to do with the global neoliberal policies and their implications over the local local factories, manufacturers, and the working class scenario. So festivals actually are challenging from many aspects for the working class and the poor people. First, because they do have to compete more in the even in the market, even for buying the little things they want to buy for festivals, because everything is having a higher price. Secondly, they do have a overall tension of of matching up with the festival mood, because they do have their own kids and all, and their families, and they need to go, most of them need to go to a place they belong to. I mean, they do have their country yard, maybe parents or siblings. So during the festivals, they don't need extraordinary expenditure for their regular life, and it's the festival when their manufacturers and employers are likely to deny their payment on time, and more than any time, I mean more than any time in the regular schedule. And this year, this festival even became more challenging due to some other reasons, specifically due to the pandemic reason. So, but from the governance point of view, festivals are huge area to actually to look for, because they do find always new strategies, so that even the popular broadcasting channels are not much interested about the hardships that the working class people are facing during the festival times. So unlike the regular time blackouts, the festival times mostly concentrate on the road accidents that is very common during the festivals, because many people are on the street without having the proper facilities on street. So this is the area the government is very concerned and mostly we are celebrating we will be, the middle class people will be celebrating the festivals just with a bit off track news of some accidents, road accidents, but the actual scenario is much more complicated than we do actually consider.